Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all. I'm very excited.
Today, we have a green circle. Like in real life, like your Instagram. That's the episode today.
Yes.
It's a real life green circle. Also, you guys, look at my jeans. These are Gen Z wears.
No, it's not Gen Z. You know why it's still millennial? Because it's not up to your bum bum.
That's true. But you know the funny thing? When I wore it, I actually gave feedback about that. I was like, why do you think that I don't want my bum bum to show? She was like, no, because I just saw that you're an elderly lady. She said I'm matured.
But anyway, we have our friends.
We do. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Not really.
Introduce me.
Okay, so this is Choma. She says we should tell you that she's an energy lawyer.
But she's actually a TikTok
I'm not a
star.
fucking TikTok star.
She's actually
I'm an energy lawyer.
No, you guys, she's actually a star on TikTok.
I'm not a fucking TikTok star.
Like, I don't have TikTok and I've seen all your TikTok videos.
I don't have TikTok.
And Omono, who doesn't want to be introduced as anything but
professional.
No. As anything but Omono.
Oh my God, you people will find them after.
Yes.
Don't worry. That always happens, so you don't have to worry.
Omono is one of my favorite people in stupidity. Yeah. There's no stupid thing I want to do that Omono doesn't.
That's what I was going to say that. I feel like they have all our bodies.
Yes, all our.
Yeah. So if you guys want to bring us down, these are the two that
can on it.
No, these are the two that can absolutely
about
do.
Jolla. For me, a few years, I've been dying to come on the podcast just to tell this story about Jolla. So Jolla and I mean, this was like, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I was going through a very nonsense situation. So I was holed up in my house. Jolla came over to, comfort me, or so I thought. And then she walks in, she sits at the edge of my bed, she's just looking at me lying on there, feeling very sorry for myself. And she's like, so how are you? I was like, I'm fine. She's like, okay, should we go for lunch? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Anyway, we went to go, we're eating lunch. Halfway through, she was like, I know you're sad right now. You can be sad. But let me just tell you that we don't have money. And people that don't have money can't stay in their house or weekend crying.
Truly.
You have to actually just stop. That's all I have to say about
how
that.
profound.
Deeply profound.
Honestly, when I got home that day, I was like, you know what? I don't have money.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, I must
crying is
thank
for
you
the rich.
that.
Sure, you're welcome.
It's for rich people.
Crying is for the
But that's our solution to everything. Like, no matter how sad Omono and I are, it's like, it doesn't matter anyway how we make money. No matter how dire the situation is, we just always feel like, you know what, if at least we can say, well, doesn't matter, I have money. We can get over it.
Yeah. Period.
If you were at or enjoyed or heard about our amazing live show in London, it's time for us to shout out to our travel partners onboard.com.
It's spelled ONBURD, unaltered spelling. A travel tech company that's focusing on the next generation of travelers. That's you lot.
When you get to their website, you can book flights, get your hotels. They can even help you with visa services if you need them, protocol services. Their website, once again, is www.onboard.com, where you can access all these services and even what more.
Yeah, they have a 24-hour customer service. You're not going to be calling them and they'll tell you that they are resuming in the morning. It's 24 hours. And if you want to travel for summer or any one thing, with a down payment of 10%, you can lock in your fare on board and you can pay small till your travel dates.
You can visit onboard.com's travel center in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. And you can follow them on social media. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is at GetOnboard, GETONBURD. The website is www.onburd.com. Their phone number, 017008208.
All these plenty ones are on the website. Go and check it. But their WhatsApp number is 0908-556-7540.
Once again, thank you to Onboard for making the I Said What I Said live show a success, because it would have been very awkward if we could not get there.
God bless you.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay, so we're starting with Deeply Traumatized Babe.
I thought you said it was good before.
Who says hi, Jolla and FK? Best in podcast for real.
Yeah.
Guys, I need advice. I'm in a state of higgy haga. My dad wants to date my bestie.
You guys just fast talk like you, and that's killing me.
Like, are men okay? So for context, my
Your
parents
dad wants to do what?
are divorced. Just listen. My parents are divorced and remarried to other people. I'm quite close to my dad. He's pretty much my best friend. But guys, these past few months, my head has been spinning, because tell me why my dad started disturbing my best friend after getting her number from me in the guise of your emergency contact. At first, it was harmless, or so I thought, at least. That is how this man randomly asked me one day if my friend was dating anyone and said that he likes her. What?
Goodness.
This babe is my age, for fuck's sake. This man goes as far as trying to plan a vacation for us. Thankfully, it didn't work out. My God never flops. It's particularly hurtful because I don't have that many female friends. So I've tried to be intentional with the few I have. I'm really sad and quite embarrassed because this babe is uncomfortable, but she doesn't want to be rude because it's her best friend's dad. She turned him down politely, but he literally calls her all the fucking time to the extent that she started to ignore the calls. She talks to me about what they talk about. I think she's trying to be open. And that's why I know what's going on. And I know she's telling the truth because she used to also tell me what they would discuss. I made him stop because it's just fucking weird and I feel like I'm in a bad episode of Black Mirror. Did I mention that my dad used to be my idol? He's the best thing since sliced bread in my eyes, so I cannot even process the extent of this disappointment. It's like when you love strawberries because strawberry flavored drinks are sweet, then you finally have a strawberry for the first time, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? I just see him in a whole different light. Yeah, I should have faced him at the beginning of the wahala because I've known him longer, clearly. I told him I was very angry and he also knows I don't have that many friends. So of all the babes in the world, why her? Plus, this is wrong on all levels. You have a wife. His excuse, please hear this. He's unhappy in his marriage.
I forgot he was married again.
He apologized for putting me in such a weird position, but nothing has changed. I really don't rate him at all. And I think I want to ghost him, but guys, let's be realistic. He's my sponsor. So I don't know what to do. I have very deep trust issues thanks to my damn father. Yeah. Guys, what are your thoughts? Did I handle it badly? What should I do? And why are men into disgrace?
Your daddy hates you.
Wait, no, her daddy is definitely into disgrace.
First, I feel like the worst thing that could happen to you as maybe she had 20, right? Her age?
Yes.
Is your dad getting divorced? Your parents,
it's
God.
so dead because now he's moving to
No, her dad got divorced and remarried.
But men that are middle-aged and just like, I don't know, I feel like it's just a very stressful time. I'm happy I never had to go through that. Because you just never know what they're going to do. They're unpredictable.
No, but in all the things they could do, would it be this?
For your friend?
Are you moving to my friend and asking me? First of all,
does her friend move back?
No, she said a friend is
uncomfortable. But I'm sensing a very clear lack of boundaries. Yes. Because for my dad to be yanning me, want him and my friend at the sky.
No, I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing.
He's trying to make it okay.
So because they are that close, he's trying to force it into a
normal thing.
Like, I'm having problems with your mom. And I really like this girl. What should I do?
Stepmom.
He's trying to erode her boundaries. She actually has boundaries. Clearly. But what he's trying to do is onto like, I am also your friend, not just your dad.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Like, I'm your friend telling you about another friend that I like. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not doing it as per I'm your dad. He's doing it like, you're my guy. I like this your other guy. Yeah. And I know it sounds crazy, but he's trying to
I think she needs to actually her boundaries.
She has told him. So she's just expressing her disappointment.
She can't do it too much because he's sponsoring her life.
Yeah, her friend needs to block her.
But she feels uncomfortable because it's her best friend's dad.
Yeah, but there needs to be boundaries. As in, you can't come to my house.
Yeah, you know what
she
wants.
She can't come to my yard. I'll see you at yours.
You need to start talking to him. You need to.
At least the babe is not interested because how much worse would this be?
Because that's what I was waiting for.
Sounds like some people's daddies we know.
Yeah, I can't lie. Do you know how much worse this will be?
That's what I was waiting for. I'm like, is the friend into it?
Because if the friend was low key into it, that's not gonna work. Because there was a situation in uni where one of the girls that like. You know how you go to uni and then you meet other Nigerians that you didn't know before. But like now all of you are, I don't know, in ACS or whatever. So we were hanging out and this babe was telling a story about how she bought something. And then someone was like, all of us are like in uni and just getting kind of money, but not that kind of money to be buying those kinds of things that year. And she was like, I know that she called her dad, doing one or two things. And so these are the spoils of war. So we were like, oh, do tell. She now said one of her friend, like not her friend, but a girl she went to school with, is sleeping with her father. Yes. Right. Now, the girl actually came to tell her because the mom had found out. And so the girl came to tell her to try and be like, so that your mom doesn't come and pour acid on me. Let me just tell you so you can, get involved in the situation. And so, like a criminal that she is, instead of, scattering everything and her and the mom joining forces to ruin this girl's life, she came up with a different solution. Because the girl told her that not only are they sleeping together, but he's paying her rent. Her flat.
And I know her flat was nicer than her.
The babe was sharing a flat. We're all in UCL with two other babes. This babe was living alone, single bed, London, Central.
Okay, that has to be
So she now said, tell me more about that. So she was like, okay, how much is your rent, this, that? And then she just collected half of the money. So she went to her mom and told her, no, it's fine. It was just a one-time thing. and this babe just gives her some of the money that her dad gives her.
I feel like the only thing that will make this worse is if her parents are still together. It's bad either way.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Her parents are still together would be worse.
This is actually
terrible.
bad.
Her father,
but also because
what's wrong with African men, honestly?
Seriously, because also she actually looked up to her dad, which is very sad.
I can't even imagine that happening.
Your daughter's friend, like she comes to, you know her.
I can't even imagine that how
it's
that
not
happens.
as if your dad tells you that he's attracted to one babe, and then you see, you're like, I know her.
My age.
But like, it's because she comes to the house that you know who she is.
No, I think African men were just raised to believe that like they are entitled to everything under the sun belongs to them.
That they want. Like,
period.
I don't understand this thing of feeling. You can feel however you want to feel, but like self-regulation is such a big deal.
you can't actually take all these actions.
Men generally, like, men are not self-aware because they've never had to be. Like, their whole life, like, what do they have to be self-aware? They just do whatever the fuck they like. Like, they're just taught that like everything belongs to us, like la-di-da. Women were so self-aware because we have to be. We have to
always thinking about everything.
Everything we do means something. If I smile, I'm inviting you to touch me. If I frown, I'm such a bitch. We have to. Men, they don't have to think about anything. They just do what they like.
I'm sure that the way that he, like, maybe she greeted him and he was
just thinking,
laughed at a few of his jokes, and he thought this girl can't get enough.
I
She
know.
can't get enough.
I'm sorry, this is so problematic because I kind of want you to cancel your father. But
She should handle
like,
it the way the Nigerians handle. She should call family meeting.
yeah, actually, that's actually what she is. But does this kind of person have shame?
See what
Does this kind of person have shame?
when it comes to their family, that's the only small shame you can squeeze out.
If he's the richest in the family, he's not gonna have a damn shame.
He's not gonna have any shame. If it's everybody's sponsor, first of all, if it's everybody's sponsor, that meeting will not hold.
Forget it. If he's looking after his
If he's
family,
everyone's
his
sponsor,
siblings,
We'll talk to him.
I promise you that meeting can never hold. It's
Never ever.
If it won't hold if he's the richest.
But like, I think you did the best you can, honestly.
Yeah.
You did the best you can. So
her daddy's probably a son.
It's also
He sounds
probably
like a
gonna
son.
make her relationship with her
you sound
friend.
like a
That's
senior
how they
advocate of Nigeria.
Yeah, that's how they behave.
Are you
Don't make
crazy,
me at them.
Chioma?
Okay, up next we have Honeybee, who says, "Hi guys, I trust you're good. This is my dilemma. So I started dating this guy in January. We love each other and all that, but honestly, I'm getting
As in this
tired.
year?
But we both stay
I
in
love his quick.
But we both stay in Lagos, but we only see each other like once every couple of weeks. I stay on the island and it says on the outskirts of Lagos. By the way, outskirts is in capital letters.
Just in case we
long
weren't clear.
distance.
I can't visit him for extended periods of time because he lives with his parents and I'm not that comfortable with it.
How old are they?
Even if I don't know. Even if we are okay, I see that this is the problem. Even when he's away from home, he has to lie to his parents about exactly where he is. My love language is quality time and we hardly spend time together. Okay, girl, look,
That's an ick.
I'm tired of always texting.
Having to lie to your parents is an ick.
Advice.
Is he, unless they're 19,
Break
I'm
up with
sorry,
him.
this is just like
You have a pen
if
pal.
they're grown.
unless he's literally 19.
That's
It
a pen
can't,
pal,
like, I'm
sis.
sorry, that actually is
why
a
do you call
pen
him your
pal.
pen pal?
They actually are pen pals.
So she should keep him as a pen pal and
Yeah.
continue.
Inside this very Lagos, they're on FaceTime. No,
in the same
no.
Lagos.
I'm sorry, lying
You
to
have
your
to free
parents
babes.
is an ick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Age
very
is
much
quite
an ick.
key. How old
Even
is this
as
guy? Maybe he's like Jehovah's Witness.
No, I don't even think that.
No, it's not
It
that.
sounds like
should have
he's
given
just. It
context.
sounds like. Well, I don't
sounds
know
old
how old
enough.
they are, but
If
she sounds
if
old
she mentions
enough.
the parent, that means they're old
For
enough.
her to be irritated by it, I think
That means
they're old enough.
Yeah.
I think they're old
Because if
enough.
they're young, she would grab that.
Yeah.
She would lie to his parents.
Also, I can't relate to people whose love language is quality time.
Really?
That's me.
Really?
That's my number one. That's my number one.
In fact, I'm partial to a long
That's
distance
surprising.
relationship.
I'm definitely not.
But that surprised you. Why?
That
What do you think my number one is?
Gifts.
No, gifts is actually like 4 for me.
Really?
Yeah,
What is yours? Okay, let's do this. Let's table this.
Mine
Alright.
changes according to who's in front of me, which is
Let me not lie to you because I was about to say that is an absolute.
Slightly
Because there are
toxic,
people you've
but-
dated that you always want to be with too. For there are people you've dated that you don't mind.
I like quality time.
And there's people
If
that
I don't
dated
want to see you
that.
all the time, then
that
I
you
don't
don't
like
want
you.
to see.
fuck
So
out.
I mean, I don't like
voila.
you that much. If I don't want to see you all the not all the time. If I don't want to spend time with you,
Yeah.
like doing things.
I feel like if I don't want to
you.
enter the same shirt as you, I don't like you.
If I don't want to spend time with
so
you.
yours is physical touch.
Piss off. It's not. It's actually words of
Hey, tell me you are
affirmation.
sexual?
It's actually
wouldn't have known. Affirmation.
It's actually
Babes,
what a
words of
surprise.
affirmation.
Say, tell me, you are dating your
sis.
man and you like words of affirmation?
No, I'm with you.
You can
on
suffer.
what-
I can't lie, and that's why I've cried.
Sis, you have to free
I
it.
no,
Yeah, you
that's
have to-
actually
You know
what
how
it
I've gone
is.
up the list for me. Mine used to be quality time and words of affirmation. Obviously, I
Acts of service
had
has
to free
moved
it.
up.
Acts of, I like you to do things.
So,
I like
you
it
to
doing
walk
ass
like
nigga. Yeah.
Just be
Yeah.
walking.
Every time
Be
I do
doing
this test,
movement.
It's
I like
equal.
things.
It's
Action.
equal words
Other
and
than
quality time.
I do
I like
equal.
Action.
I realize I like men that solve problems.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So what I mean by that is like,
things.
you know, I like you to show that your parents didn't waste their school fees. So
Okay.
I have a problem, and maybe it's not like a financial thing but it's something that requires like thinking
Brain.
through issues.
This is actually
Do you know
so
what I
funny, 'cause
like?
it's
I like you being like, okay, have you thought of this? And I think I have not.
I have not.
But
Yeah.
You have.
This is
delightful.
And when next?
You guys know
That
I
Am
think
I
it's
going to
delightful.
show you my
You guys know it's so
appreciation?
funny. You guys know why it's so funny because it took Dola a long time to come to terms with the fact
Yeah.
that this is what she likes.
Yes.
Her friends
It took her a
her friends
bloody
knew that-
long
her friends knew that
time.
this is what she likes. So I used to look at her to be like, girl, what are you doing? Every day she came and told me, you know what I like? I was like, oh, you've realized. Finally, thank you. Thank God
No,
that
but
you
it
caught
took a
on.
while, Sha.
Thank God that you
Nah.
caught on
It
to
took
what
a
you
while.
like. 'cause
But you know when you're super capable, it takes a long time to realize you like
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I
think
So for
so.
instance, like which I don't understand who I'm going to tell. You don't understand. Like if I go to my parents that I have a problem, the first thing my dad asks
They're
me
gonna
is if you're
try
going
and
to think.
sort it out.
No, my dad would first be like, "Have you thought about it?"
Yeah.
So a lot of times I want to be able to go back
that's not-
to go to him
Right.
saying, "Oh, I thought about it, but I can't figure it
Yeah.
out." So what often happens, and I think it was because when I was younger, I was very spoiled. So I would never actually try to figure it out. I'll just call them immediately. So the older I got, the more I didn't realize I actually liked that because I just started figuring my shit out by myself. Alas.
I can't lie, I'm the youngest child in my house. Help me. I'm helpless.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
don't know.
helpless little lamb.
I don't know what I like. What do you think I like?
I don't think it's for you.
Flanter,
It's
flanter. Chioma, you like
I
flanter.
think it's
Isn't that kind of-
flanter. And like a
It's
loyalty
time.
here. I think you moved to a
Chioma lies. She likes time.
I don't. You know the thing is, I don't like the company of men for long stretches of time.
I don't think it's
Not
time
even
at
like-
all.
I don't think that. But that's
Just
everyone.
for long stretches
That's
of time. it's
everyone
like,
though. Isn't that
break.
everyone?
Do you feel the need to be so if I
I've seen
don't
my
like
friends.
spending time doing nothing with you, I definitely
Yeah, I
don't
don't
like
like
it. If
it
we
either.
have to
Yeah,
be
me too.
eating,
So
if we have to
or
go
going out,
no,
or
no, no, no.
Me too.
Yeah.
then I don't like you.
We
I
have to
like
like
you
doing
paying
nothing.
for
Watching
things.
TV.
We
just
have to like
chilling.
doing nothing.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't need to
yeah.
feel the need to entertain you. I don't need to feel the need to even be in the same room. Like you
Yeah.
just be around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ahead.
exactly.
That's what I like.
If we're not doing something and then I start getting agitated, I don't like you.
Do you know,
the
I think
truth
you
is
like
that-
a guy that grabs things and also grabs you. That's actually
Yeah,
what I
because
think.
nobody grabs
No,
me.
nobody.
They need to add
And I think this
more
time.
more love languages.
Yeah.
Guys are grabbed.
No,
I think
actually,
grabbing.
my actual problem is that nobody
that's
actually
actually
gets
what
me.
it
Nobody.
is. That's actually what I think for
Only
you. That's I think for you that's what
one and
it
a half
is.
fools I fell for. I say 1.5 because it really is that.
Why half? What counts as half?
But like, just I think that's actually.
I actually think it's grabbing. Me, I
It's just
can't do
getting-
long distance. Sha. The last time I dated outside the queen, it was a serious
Not
problem.
outside the queen.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Long distance.
The last
maybe
time
it's toxic
I
of me, but I always
dated
think one
outside
or two of
Ikoyi-
them are cheated.
Serious problem.
That's just how I feel about long distance. I will not be explaining further.
I just don't like the idea that like I want to
I can't see you when I
right
want.
now.
Yeah,
And I can't. I find it to be very confusing.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine.
I'm fine with that.
I'm definitely not.
I don't like
fine
long
with it.
distance,
I'm fine with
but
that.
maybe
I'm
because
fine with not always seeing.
I'm not
mind it.
fine
Maybe
with
I don't
it
like
at
quality time. I
all.
don't know.
no, it's not quality time. I think it's. But what I do, I'm
I like
about to
space.
quit. This is oh god, my mom's going to listen and call me and start talking things. I told someone that very soon I'm going to stop being an understanding babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like considerate and understanding. I'm
That's-
done.
Fair enough.
See,
That's
women,
fair.
we understand so many
Yeah,
bloody
oh my
things.
God.
Do you know the
It's
number
enough.
of things we
It's actually
understand?
enough.
Like
And we
not
try to. Do you know
demanding.
how much time we
Actually, I'm
spend
going to
sitting
start.
together, understanding, like figuring things out to
Yeah.
help us
We've literally
understand
spent so
things.
many hours of our lives, like at your fucking
Analyzing
dining
messages.
table.
And my
What do
dining
you
table,
think
do you
this
know how much
means?
my dining table, if my
Understanding.
dining table speaks out, it's actually going to abuse all of us because the amount of, the last time we all sat at my dining
scream,
table,
"Free him."
look at the level of understanding we were doing,
Yeah.
high levels of
Like, let
understanding.
it go, babes.
I was still confused. We've
I was
still not
still
figured anything
confused.
else.
No, I just.
Yeah, that's actually the fact.
That's what part about being
You guys, you
confused.
spent 2 hours
You're never there's
breaking
never any
down the
clarity.
situation, only for us to conclude.
No.
So we don't
I don't-
know.
I-
So we don't know.
I thought about
Are you
it
just
recently.
imagining
Blind,
things
blind.
again?
Yeah, I thought about it recently. I was like, you know what? Sometimes I'm just going to be unreasonable about certain things.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because the heavens are not going to fall.
No.
You guys, but you know the funny thing
Also,
about it is
men are
that the women that
They win. They're actually winning.
they enjoy the most.
They do.
Because
The
everybody
ones that are
just
so unreasonable.
everybody just decides that this is how it's going to run.
The ones that
And
you run
that's
to,
why
like,
people are
and he'll
damn.
be stressed because he's like, oh, this baby's stressing me out. But you can just tell that he loves it. He loves it.
Men are
She's
so
stressful.
fickle.
He's so stressful. And then she'll walk in after and you see him lighting up, vibrating. Do you want a drink? Do you want? I'm like, she was 5 minutes ago. You were
Meanwhile,
just
she was
saying.
forming dead for him. This one, that's how she finished that.
Yeah, I think it was something I was thinking about recently that gonna have to let go of that.
Did we help this honey girl?
I hope it
No, we
helps
said
her.
she break
Free
up
him
now.
Yeah,
Free him.
That's the advice.
Like, you cannot be seeing your boyfriend once every couple of weeks, and your love language is quality
It's
time,
just
and you
adding
live in the
up.
same city.
Girl, you're not getting what you
You're not
want.
getting what
and
you want out of
know
the
it.
relationship.
There's so many men. There's so many men. in
Yes,
this
and you
world.
have to be honest with him. And you know
So
another
many.
thing I've realized. I know this is going to sound so crazy, but it's not because I've experienced it. You'll be speaking English and trying to encourage and trying to figure something out. The minute you're out of the picture, that nigga's going to get his life together and you're not going to believe it.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Because it has nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
It's not
Someone getting their
you.
life
So just
together.
free it. Sorry. Well, I'm sounding very harsh, but it's
Yeah,
experience.
keep it moving
You
on.
gotta free
Okay,
it.
give us a serious one. A non-man one. But serious.
Okay. It's a serious one. Non-man.
It's
Okay,
not the word non-man. I don't know why I
Okay,
said
you
like
don't
that.
get 98%.
Our
People
relationship
have bad
things
problems.
of everything.
Okay, up
have
next
is
we
not-
have-
A woman
Are you
problem.
surprised?
No,
Yeah,
up
woman
next we
problem.
have repentant mom who says, "Hello, Fekemi and Jola. I know this person is older. Congratulations on everything, and I was so glad to see your London live show happen. I'm hopeful this is the first of very
Thanks,
many
Bill.
around the world. Now to
Amen.
the issue.
Amen.
I'm one of your 50+ listeners, and I've listened for over a year. I thoroughly enjoy your shenanigans, and now I have the courage to write in. I don't think my daughter likes me.
Whoa.
She's in her late 20s and has a great job and life abroad.
Late
She's
20s.
very
She
well
should like me
balanced
by now.
as far as I can see and is doing well, but our relationship is very, very formal. I will admit I was very strict and hard when she was younger and a
you should let
teenager.
me that.
And by the time she left the country, that was the impression she had of me and saw me permanently. Now, I would like to be her friend and I really don't know where to start. Our conversations are surface
Really?
level, and apart from a polite "how are you," it's not at all a good relationship. She's independent now and very well off and has been earning 6 figures for over 4 or 5 years. So it's not the money or I want her to feel obligated. I really want her to like me and tell me things about her life. But I don't know where to start. It's bothering me and it's something I'm very ashamed of. The last time I tried to talk to a friend about it, she was saying, well, you're her mother and not her friend.
Oh.
But that's not working for me at all. I want this girl to miss me. The last 2 times she came into the country, she didn't even stay at home and got an Airbnb, scheduled visits to fulfill all righteousness, but we didn't get anything more than that. I cried about it, and on some level, I know even her father is not happy, but I think their relationship is better than the one I have with her. Her brothers and I have a better relationship than that, but quite honestly, this is not about them, and I'm their mother, so at the very least, oh, mommy is the best and all that. This is about my darling girl. I wish she would even confront me and say all those, I felt, look at what this woman wrote. I felt XYZ when I was younger, all those mental health, African parents stuff. At least that would open the door. Anyway, guys, she's around your age, so what would you suggest? I appreciate you, ladies, and God bless
That's
you.
what I was actually going to say. I was going to say that, like, are you, okay, so if there was a scenario where she came to you and told you, these are the issues I had with you, because we were talking about this issue right
Yes.
before we started recording, that a lot of Nigerian parents, especially Nigerian moms and their daughters, they don't understand that, like, you don't forget.
No.
Like, so many things happen to you and they forget. They do it out of love to them. But as a child, you don't see it like that. You see it as, it just seems mean. It's like, my mom doesn't like me. That's how a lot of women grow up. If you speak to a lot of, like, people your age, women our age as well, it's the same consensus. Like, it's when you get older, when you start having kids, a lot of people understand that, okay, you know what, she was strict. This is how she was raised. She did it out of love. But then I feel like the disconnect still is that lots of mothers don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear you come and say, this thing that you did bothered me. They get
Or it hurts
defensive.
me, yeah.
You need to, like, so maybe you need to bring it up. Like, speak to her, tell her, like, I know that there's a disconnect here. I want us to be closer.
Yeah.
And I understand that I was very strict when you were younger. Let me tell you the reasons why I did some of the things I did. And I want to hear your own perspective. And then just be willing to listen. Even if she's talking about it forever, you have to be willing to listen. That's the only way I feel that you can have a relationship. Outside of that, it's going to be tough.
I don't know, man. This is tough because, like, for me, with my own parents, I guess mom is different.
Yeah.
Most people I know is their daddy that problem starts. And a lot of times, me, with a lot of familiar issues, I've capped it at where it's at now. And, like, I'm not putting any, my own life is happening. I'm no longer putting more energy into fixing things again with familiar. All familiar relationships for now are frozen as they are. Okay, so any family member listening to it, where you are, that's it. That's it for now. Maybe next year we can consider moving forward.
Yeah.
But whatever your position is, I want you to know that we're not discussing anything. This is different though, because the thing is, we know how it is with people and their parents. It's deep trauma, and you've grown up, you've experienced the trauma in-house, and you're looking at this person from afar. So in a way, it's late.
It is. It's
I don't want to say it's too late, but it's actually late.
I don't think it's ever too
Imagine
late.
her being our age. It's not too late, but like
It's a little bit late, but it's not too late.
it's not too late. But
I
it's,
think,
it's a
do you
bit
know the
late.
problem? The problem is her mom is ashamed.
Yeah.
So whatever she thinks she's trying, she's actually not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's not.
When you're
She needs to
ashamed,
confront it.
The way she
maybe-
even said mental health. is a bit-
Yeah, she
she's
wants her to
ashamed.
come
She's
to
not
her.
ready.
Yeah, so I think what she needs to do really is start also be prepared to find out that you have an image of your daughter in your mind.
That's
What if
not
you start
real.
getting to know her and you don't like her?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
No, I'm being serious. Like your
Yeah, because
parents,
you don't even know who she
she's
is.
doing
even
well
know
and she's
her.
doing well with work.
Yeah.
She seems well balanced. Blah, blah, blah. What
You
if you
don't know
start
her
to? What if you start to get to know her? She starts being more honest, and you're like,
This
what's
girl is
going on
wayward.
here? She's girl is wayward. Do you know, like sometimes I think it's that thing of like, first of all, if you actually want to know your child as an adult, be prepared that the person you think you raised and the person you meet are going to be two very different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the reason why a lot of African kids have an impression of our parents have an impression of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
not
happy
who
with
we
that.
are.
Like,
Yeah.
let's just leave it at that
Let's
because you
leave
actually
it.
don't want to know this person.
Yeah,
You
'cause when you
don't.
actually
Like,
like
let's be realistic.
person.
What you want is you want to feel like you know more.
Yeah.
But if you actually know what is going on, you are going to lose your mind.
Yeah.
Unless your child is a church person. I'm not
Yeah,
joking. Unless your
true.
child is a church person.
Even the
do you know
church
the shit
person,
we're getting
even
up
the
to?
You know,
church,
I
even
think
the
that's
one in
even.
church.
I think that's even like the next stage, getting to know her. I honestly think this thing that you want her to do to come and say this mental health. My
I think also
good auntie, you're gonna have to do it.
what Omona said is actually key because this literally happened to me. Like my dad and I are now best friends, but we got to know each other when I was like 22. I'm 31 now. 31 years young. We like, because he was so hard. I'm the firstborn. He was so hard on me growing up, like really bad. So it was a lot of fear, some like resentment. Like I was just like, I'm never going to know this guy. He's never going to know me. Cool. But then as I got older, I started understanding why he made the decisions he made. And the best thing that he could have done is like, he came to me and he was like, this is the reason why I was hard on you.
Yeah.
And then when he did that, I actually could relate to him as an adult human. I was like, oh, fair enough. Like, this is what you knew. Like, this is why you thought you didn't know better. Like, you were hard on me because I was the firstborn and you thought that everybody would do what I did. So I had to turn out perfect so that everybody else would be okay.
Yeah.
And as an adult, I could relate to his thinking. I don't know if we would have the relationship we have now if he hadn't actually come to me and been like, hey, this was actually my thinking. It's a bit late 20s. I don't know. It's a bit late, but it's
It's
never
late,
too
yeah.
late. But she has to make the move.
If
she
you
has
know
to
the
make
kind
the
of
move.
relationship you want with somebody, you have to chase it.
See, she has to make
let
the
her
move.
reject.
Yeah.
Let her tell you outright that,
Yeah.
mommy,
I don't
this
want
thing
to
you're
be-
She has to
doing
make
is
the
too
move and
much.
she has to
Yeah.
keep making
Yes.
the move. Like, I don't
Because
think
if not,
it can't be one and done either. It's not going to work
because
that way.
now the relationship we have now, I never could
she
have
has
foreseen.
she has
And they
found
really struggle.
I
she
never
has
could
found
have
been
figures
proud
for
to do
different
that.
things.
Yeah.
I have like there's some of my friends that give me in a sense what is almost like motherly wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have friends that I have fun with. I have friends. So quite frankly, like if she has found people that she has segmented the things you are looking for, you want to be her friend and her mom and you want to be close and
Yeah.
like she has found things to
Yeah.
close those
Yeah.
gaps.
Yeah.
So you're actually going to have to show her that she's missing out on a relationship with you because
Yeah.
if she felt she was missing out on something, you will know.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Look,
So-
I think you have to put your big auntie pants.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
auntie, you have to
She has to
call her.
confront it.
You have to call her and you have
like
to
I'm your
come.
mother.
You can't.
Yes.
You have to come on a
not gonna
level.
work.
You
Now
have to be
you
her friend.
have to be
Doesn't really do.
humble and you have to yarn that I want a relationship with you because
Yeah.
she's not checking for you.
Yeah,
honey.
I want to know what's going on.
You want
with
to know what? Don't
She
even
said she's
form.
only
I don't even
6.
like that request of information, please.
Yeah.
If you've not earned this, what's your business? I think you need to go on it. I want a relationship with you as a friend, and I want
Yeah.
to. And you also might have to apologize for the
You
way
have
you
to do
treated
lots of hard.
her.
They
They
find
apologize.
They find it so hard.
Look, you
so
must
hard.
apologize.
and I just
it's
think we all
weird.
know that our parents are traumatized.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, you know that obviously
they're
they
just
have their own stories or whatever,
traumatized.
but now you've
Yeah.
So I
put
just
that on
feel
me.
like if you
And the issue
open
is
up
that
to
they don't
her,
tell
she
you.
will
No,
understand.
They don't tell their
that.
kids.
They don't tell you
Like,
their
not
own
until you get much older that you
experience.
You'll
realize.
not be
Like,
finding out that you two you were
Yeah.
struggling. I'm like, so why didn't you say that one?
Yeah, they don't say that. They put on the as and I know everything.
Yeah.
No,
So I think
you don't. though.
I think you have to go to her. Honestly, you have to just kind of humble yourself and
maybe if you're
actually
too,
be
maybe if you're
honest.
too proud to do one-on-one, maybe you can suggest to her. Maybe you guys can sit down with it there. I don't know if she's open to that.
No,
Yeah.
I think she just doesn't know what to do. Let me
Eventually.
tell you something. If you're
Have like a
chasing,
mediator.
this is why they say women should be chasing men. Have you ever chased anybody before?
it's very humbling.
They must tell you to go away.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. If a Nigerian man likes you, you must actually tell him, guy, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
And that's what it. Shebi Auntie, clearly you're someone that has money.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a lot of holidays.
Doesn't.
You show up. You don't stay in a house, but you just keep going.
Yeah.
Let it be clear that mommy is trying.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about girls. Forget all the yarns. Was soft-hearted. At the very least,
She probably won. Like she'll come around.
Unless you're not telling us something and you've done
and you've done a major thing, because for her to
unless you've been abusive and some other weird shit.
No, you can try.
She's gonna come around.
No, I mean, she said the girl left the country as like an older teenager. I think she went to school and started working. Never came home. So she has an impression of her mom in her mind.
Yeah. So I think she has to try. Like you have to chase her.
It has to come from you.
I'm sorry to say, and you're not going to be used to that, but that's life. That's actually what it is.
Ages ago, I went on a girls' trip with two of my friends. And every time an Italian man would approach us in the group, they would put me first. And my friend, she's so blessed. She said, it's because he knows you're Edo.
That is the truth.
Actually, you can sense it. You can see it. He knows that I don't pay when he sees one. Approaching.
No, it's true. I wouldn't do an Italian because that fetish thing is
too much.
But you know that I could date a German. I could date a Scandinavian. You guys, they're so tall.
Those Scandinavians are very nice.
They're very attractive.
They're Vikings.
They're very attractive. No, but Germans love. See, there's actually a subsect of women in Nigeria dating German men. I've seen them.
No, I could move to German.
Like I've actually seen them.
And Germans, they just understand.
You guys, this girl is about to.
I just feel like they get it, Germans.
They're a bit more.
Just grab. They're like
Africans.
white people with culture.
Yeah.
With a bit of spice.
They have a bit of spice, yes.
All I know is they're hardworking. And I like a hardworking man.
This baby is on the brink of death, and you guys are talking about German men.
Take a trip to Eastern Europe.
Yes, travel.
Go Eastern Europe. They don't like it. Western, you mean?
You guys, you know what it is.
They like it for other reasons.
Can I say what it is?
Caribbean
if apps are not working, what this babe actually needs to do, she needs to reach out to her direct network and yarn. You guys, I want to meet somebody.
Where are you from? Come to Lagos.
I want to knock. She has to actually come out and say that. I need to be shut out. She's probably one of these cities in Canada or America. I'm telling you.
She should buy tickets.
There's always all these dead vibes that they have.
Save up and buy a ticket to Lagos or Abuja.
All these maple syrup country, all these French, Canada, all these maple syrup, all these ones.
Why are you talking too much? Just buy a ticket, save up, buy a ticket to Lagos or Abuja.
No, if it's what you do, you have to just to yarn her friends.
She doesn't even have to go that far. She can just go down to ATL. She doesn't even have to go that far.
I think she has to yarn her friends. I think she has to yarn her friends that do they know any man that
Washington DC
is willing to
area. The DMV.
My friends that live in Atlanta tell me that it's mostly gay men that they're encountering there.
Why in Atlanta?
Maybe Houston.
Houston.
So yeah, maybe like
Houston, Dallas, DMV.
You guys were going too far. I'm yarning if she needs to tell 5 of her friends that they should do that to somebody that they know is down. This is not about love. They know the look. To be fair with you, if you come to me and say you want to knock, what are you talking about? There are guys that I know this is their specialty, and they are good at it.
It shouldn't be this hard to
you
find
even have it. No, they're men that I know, as in I know their CV.
No, it's true.
Their reviews, wonderful.
Oh my God.
Top reviews, and there's nothing you can do with them after
3
this.
3 years, sounds like she's looking for love.
After the sex, there's nothing. No, she's not looking for love.
3 years.
She hasn't had sex in 3 years.
She's looking for it. People are, as in a dry spell.
That's a very dry spell.
I can't lie.
Somebody that's feral.
That spell is so far.
Yeah. If she said she's feral, that means she's looking for love.
It's giving Sahara.
It's giving.
She's looking for.
Nah, it's giving. 3
years.
years.
Maybe she was on it like
Celibacy journey.
Yeah, she was on a spiritual one.
I think after 1 year, no. You know what it is? These are people after 1 year of not having sex, you start lying that you're on a celibacy journey. Yeah, because that makes it just more sensible. I know a lot of people are lying about their celibacy. Because I'm like, you're just not having sex. Stop lying.
I don't know.
I can't like 3 years is.
I'm telling you guys that she should go to the hospital.
She said she's feral.
When was the last time you went 3 years without having sex?
A lot of times. 3 years.
No. I hate life.
They're asking you.
3 years. I want you to count 3 years for me.
This chunk of time.
You mean COVID?
Guy, even in COVID, people were knocking inside. People were knocking inside COVID. Then 3 years.
COVID was a busy period for everybody.
I'm telling you, COVID was. If you were in Lagos, COVID COVID was very busy.
Some of us were just hanging out with our parents.
Well,
What's there to do?
Speak for yourself,
there was
honey.
not much else to do.
guys are
I can't lie. Interesting because there was the risk of catching COVID when you
Yes, it was-
stepped out.
It made things
It made things a bit spicy.
Yeah? Did it?
Yeah, because you had to sanitize the area.
I've actually done 3 years. 3 years not that
Recently?
long. Not recently.
what
I'm
I'm talking
elderly
about.
now. When I was younger. In
No,
uni.
but that doesn't count.
Okay, I didn't
now.
even-
No, that doesn't count. I mean, like, as an adult. As an adult.
piece together 3 years.
No, as an adult,
okay.
I think. I'm
years
actually
is
being
long, Sha.
serious.
Maybe I
She
would
should
be
go to
feral
hospital first because this thing about being feral. I'm not joking. Do you know what's to be feral?
What really is the meaning of that word?
It's almost like have you seen a werewolf?
She's just horny.
Wow, she's horny.
On heat.
She's
Parenting.
She's
Feral
loose.
is
wild.
I'm sorry to say, but after 3 years, he
40
reached.
plus niggas, that's feral.
He reached for her to be
That's feral.
seen. That's crazy.
Oh my God,
Because every
they're
time I-
reeking of desperation.
Because every time I go to Zaza, I think my friends leave thinking, as in, is it that serious?
It's so
It is.
serious.
Because there are a lot of tucked in polo shirts.
you have a wedding ring on your a band on
Tucked in
your hand.
And their
polo
wives
shirt.
There
buy
are
those fat
lots-
bags.
there-
I can assume
no,
that
no,
if you
there
are
feel
a
like
lot
gagging
of
for sex,
tucked
there's
in
somewhere
polo
to get it.
shirts. Like that's a look in Zaza, the tucked in polo.
Christmas and this guy
somehow.
followed me and my friend into the toilet.
What?
He followed us into the bathroom.
To do what?
No, I
though?
turned around and I was like, are you an animal?
Like, what does he want?
That's what he is.
And then he started getting angry. And then, as in, so the woman there, you know, the assistant, she came and she's like, sir, I will call the bouncers. She picked up the phone. And he kept saying, but you guys come out and talk to me. I was talking to you.
What?
I said,
so
I'm going to call.
crazy.
I started calling Dammy. I'm like, but, there's one big man outside. I wasn't picking up his phone, so I was just looking stupid. I'm going to call him here. He's going to beat you up.
Your cousin Dammy.
Dammy,
That guy would have disgraced you.
No, Dammy will fight, but he warned me outside. Like he said, please now. When we go out sometimes, just I don't know what you need to be doing differently.
Men in the club.
I don't want to fight.
No, men in the club are so.
I'm actually upset at the thought. Men in the club.
No, I said Zaza, especially Zaza. Something is going on in Zaza. I think it's those drinks.
Like,
I
it
don't know what
literally
is.
turns me into a thug. Like, truly the amount of times I've told grown men that I'll beat the fuck out of them. Me, I'm like, it literally, they're insane. They're insane.
But this baby, yeah, you're right. She's supposed
Sis,
to.
you need
she's supposed to a
to
doctor.
you need to contact like a babe that
She
you
should talk
know
to her
is
inner
not.
circle.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
tell them that, and
Don't
don't
even have any-
don't mince your
Don't even
words.
have
Don't
any
be
friend.
forming.
Don't
I
even
want
have
to
any
go
guy
on
friend
and
she
that
has
is
then
church
really your
friends.
friend. Don't you have one guy that's your friend, but
But like you know that if you suggest it, it won't be.
That's
He won't be angry.
97% of men in this
like
world.
because I'm like
Everybody has
if you
those
suggest it, if you suggest it, you actually won't be.
Do you know how
very
shocked
angry.
I
be angry
was?
with
Do you know
you.
how shocked I was to realize
Everybody has that.
that there may be, let's say you have 1,000 guy friends, there may be 3
That don't actually
That
that
will
that will
don't
never.
want
That will be like,
anything.
what's going on here?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It shocked me. Like, because you know, like.
Wait, what were you thinking was going on
Let me
before?
explain to you. Like, you know, like there are guy friends you have that the way they talk to you, you know that
There's
somewhere in their
nothing, yeah.
spirit they find you even disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Like there's
being
actually
serious.
nothing
Those
there.
are the best
But,
ones.
Yeah.
no, that's one of the best
but
ones, though, you
still,
guys. Can I just
but
say?
even at that, still, if you give them a hint
Yes.
of intro,
They mind.
Can I just say the
Yeah,
best
but
kind
there's
of
a
guy?
few that actually
Those
would
are
be like,
lucky in love
Don't
with
quote me,
you.
but the best kind of guy friends have are the ones that just a little bit, just
Oh, I don't like
a little bit in love with you. Just like let me tell you, the best guys, they're a little in love with you, but like it can't be
I find that
said.
so sad.
No, it can't be said. It's not the time.
They're not like longing.
They're not
longing for you. Or
Yeah,
they
but
have,
you
just
know.
know. Yeah, but
So
that's
you
why
don't
I
start feeling like a bit of a user.
No, you
It's
don't.
nice.
You don't.
Should I ask you to
Because it's just a little bit. It's not like a lot.
It's like a sprinkle.
Fake me, but that's literally all your meal rate.
It's like
Okay,
a sprinkle.
piss off. Why do you guys keep
all
saying
the
this
men in your
thing?
life
It's a
like, are a
sprinkle,
little bit in love with you.
No, that's not true.
It feels like it.
It is. No,
They
no.
treat you so well.
You know, now that she said this, I'm thinking about it, and honestly,
You know, periods when you're
I can
single,
see it.
they fill the gap.
Then you now leave them in the dust.
No, but they never.
They're
They
dating
don't
another
actually
man too.
want to be in a relationship.
They don't.
But that's because they know you don't want them.
No. Even when you're fully available and they could try,
Even when
they
they
genuinely
want
don't
to be
want
with
to.
you.
Like, do you know the
They
thing?
don't know what you guys are
You just
doing.
know that this is what it is, and everybody knows.
You just close your
Chama,
eyes.
you
to it.
definitely everybody
You
knows that
have-
this
you
is
have
what it
them.
is,
Like
but you
who?
just don't. Do we want to do we want to do it? Because if you're saying me, all my not all,
Fake me.
Sha, there's one or
All
two.
the men in your life are in love with you.
No, there's like one or
Others
two. I
are your
can't.
brother's friends.
Okay. Now that you said that, No, there's like one.
And even then, there's one or two.
There's like one that is definitely.
It's nice to me. That's the best kind of.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've
Because
never experienced this thing before.
Jolla, you have.
You have.
Jolla, you have.
I actually feel like you.
Jolla, you have. Jolla, I feel like you. I feel like you're so delusional.
I feel like you. For sure. Because my energy. Your energy.
For me, friendship.
Jolla's energy is actually like me. You're all in love with me. Follow me. But
Yes.
Jolla, they are. It's slight.
It's very slight.
They may be in a relationship. They may have girlfriends. They may be other people.
Do you know who actually, out of all of us, I'm definitely the one with the least amount of these scenarios.
Chioma, you're definitely
Chioma, you're like the most beautiful girl in West Africa.
Most men you are interacting
Don't
with
be worried about
currently.
it. Guys,
Okay, Chioma, do you want to name a friend to me that you message that like?
podcast. Never. He would rather actually throw up
That's only one.
than have me.
Do you know that it's only? Do you know that it's actually only him? And you single him up because that's the only person we can call. Do you know if you call any one of your friends now?
You don't do it. Chioma, don't do it.
Any other friend you have, any other friend you have that, as you tell you're coming over like that. I promise they're not gonna say no.
That's not my point. That's not my point.
They're not gonna say no.
My friend has dared me to do this thing because
They're not gonna say no.
I'll argue with her about this, and I told her that this is my friend.
Chioma, if you try and have a conversation and bring it up,
I sent him.
Wait, sorry, can I tell you what she said?
I sent him the text. I said,
wait, what did you say?
I said, no, I was arguing with my friend about a guy friend. I'm like, no, he would never. He would never. She said, okay, text him now and tell him tonight you're coming to his house and you guys are going to bang tonight. I sent him the text and he was like, okay. I was actually upset. I had to call him on the phone. I was like, you just disgraced me here because I was vouching for you and now you've embarrassed me. So now it's now ox because now
Yeah, so where does that friendship stand?
Where are we going to go from here now?
So where does that friendship now stand?
No, it's good, but cool. It's so cool.
But what my point was is not that, sure it exists, but like, I don't really have all these loose strings, these men that are secretly in love with me. You three on the other hand, you really have that energy. Me. That like you guys definitely have these men that are like in love with you on the low. That like you're having lunch with and stuff. I couldn't do it.
It's nice.
I find it too irritating.
Definitely not. It's actually not irritating at all. Let me not lie to you.
It's nice.
It's
actually a great time.
Because even when I'm at my most single.
Jolla, oh my God.
They don't have Jolla says that. I always just wonder that are we all in the same this very Lagos?
Just like I'm talking about. If it was because I sent the text, if I never sent that text to him ever, he would have never. You would have never had a conversation. He has. As I'm saying, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
But they're down.
I can actually name like
point that they're
five
down.
that. Have you ever taken someone out of their friends?
This. I don't like this conversation.
Come on, let's have it.
I hate this friends conversation.
No,
That's my only dating attempts have been trying to move from friends, and it just
that sounds rough.
That's tough. That's a tough. Yeah, it's a tough place.
It's not a good thing to do.
Sorry?
It's not a good thing to do.
What about what?
This is also being edited out.
About what? What? No. This part we're leaving. Can't speak about what.
You said what you said.
About what are you talking about? Are we talking about taking
Have you ever
somebody?
taken someone out of the friend zone?
I have.
It's not a good idea.
Wow.
Friends should stay friends.
Wow.
I think if you're not, I think in my mind the way it is if you're not,
It depends on the kind of friendship.
if you're not bold enough to like move to me from jump, then just
No, but sometimes you don't know.
No, what I mean is that like, okay, let's say you are my friend.
I think she's talking about a different thing.
Like he was in a friend.
You put him in
the friend zone.
No, either way, like someone was just your friend.
Yeah, sometimes you meet somebody
Like if I decide
and you
today I
guys
want to
vibe as
date.
friends.
Yeah.
And then one day, so me, I'm a slow burner. I don't see guys and just think,
So that's the thing. I never have a slow burn. I've never had
I like a slow burn.
I haven't failed.
I've never had
I like a slow burn, which is, I mean, he hasn't, it's stupid. Because it hasn't worked. But I'm saying, but like, I like it. Actually, I like it. I prefer it. I don't know. Like, I don't enjoy dating enough to just jump straight into it from day one. I need to know that you have sense on some level. And the only way you can establish that is by being friends. What I think is a bad idea is when you become close friends and then you try and take it to the next level. Because then when it scatters, you're losing both. Which is
What I mean is an already
But
existing
then-
close friend.
just don't do it. Don't do it. That's my advice.
I've
But I'm
done
saying
the
that
opposite
it's more
thing.
friendly, like as in, well, friends.
I've done that you
downgrade them from lover
Where
to
we know we
friends.
started dating and then we're now forming close friends.
Thank God you use the word forming.
Well,
Yeah, I've definitely leader now.
If you're friendly and you're not close, and then you start, I feel like that's it. That's better
Then
for
you don't
me.
like me.
I can't lie. For me, I've never had a slow
Sometimes you
burn.
realize.
I don't really. I'm not really.
I'm not
really a slow
This is
burner.
not a hallmark.
There's always
for
something.
me.
I think there
for
was,
me, Shasha,
I
I
think there was
believe in it.
nothing there at the beginning at all. Because there's different
I just
when
saw
there's
them as a
something.
friend.
I've never seen anybody as a
just saw
friend.
them as a friend.
I still don't see as
It
a
was
friend.
one day that maybe something happened, and I'm like,
Once I've even seen you as that friend gone,
kind of
that's
over.
even just the end.
Yeah,
As
it's
a
never
friend,
happened for me.
But now, Sha, I agree now. After experiencing it, I agree now
If
that
I don't see
you shouldn't date your
anything-
if
friends.
I don't see anything,
Any
then
guy
just
that
go,
wanted to be
eh.
my friend, I wanted to be my friend. I'm not like, like people say, it doesn't mean that if I don't mistakenly fall on his penis, he'll be like, oh. But there's nobody that I, like most of my guy friends are just like friends.
Yeah.
In fact, if I
same,
even
actually.
try to be a bit too vulnerable, they're like,
As in, save it for your man.
like, no, you know what I mean? Like, but I find that, again, maybe it's the kind of men I've always been attracted to, like, open your mouth.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Don't try to, and I also don't like feeling like I'm being managed. Like you like me, but you're trying to manage the situation. You're trying to, I just
Sometimes
don't like
they
that.
also gauge, because I feel like as if
Unless
I
I'm
feel
with
like it also
somebody, I
depends
get
on
it.
your vibe, because I very much, I don't know, I feel like initially I won't give you any. I feel like for some guys they want to see an opening to approach you.
The opening is
generally
Amala.
don't- I don't see the opening.
So sometimes,
No, because I don't want you to come and approach me.
I would say frankly,
I like you when I didn't give you anything to work with.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Because from where?
I don't like
Where do you
that.
from where?
I don't like it.
Do you know what I mean?
blanket.
Do you know why you guys are irritating me? Because you're behaving like babies.
I don't like it. I said I'm not
Shema,
giving
let
you
me explain
anything.
what I
and you
mean.
want to come and-
No, hold on. First of all,
alarming.
how did you guys become friends? Have you ever met someone? Let me tell you something. There's no guy that wants to date me that the first time I'm meeting is for lunch. Go away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by being managed?
So let me
From the
say,
jump.
I'll say my own. If I yarn
lunch
you,
is a friendly
Jolla, if I
date.
yarn
So
you
that's
that
me from the
we're-
jump.
if
That's
I
me from
yarn
the
you that
jump.
we're going
That's me
for
from the
lunch,
jump.
it is that I know you like me and I don't want to like you back.
you guys-
So
Yes,
we
but
are
he
going
didn't-
for lunch.
He did not ask me.
Why are you going to the
He did
lunch?
not
Don't
ask
you
me
guys
to
know he didn't
lunch.
ask you for lunch?
Don't
I'm
you
the
guys
one that
know that
said.
somebody has sense
No.
before you don't date them?
We'll find
It's just
out
a day.
now.
We'll find out on the
Oh,
day.
no, I know I'm going to get drunk, but fundamentally he's a man. Which sense?
I mean,
Period.
sense that we
Period.
can
For the
we
people
can
in the
know
back,
the vibe on that
No,
level.
there's nothing
people
inside.
in the
But the
back.
point of dating is to
They're
find
all
out.
dumb.
I don't. I'm saying that.
Personally, I've never had a son, but if I like
I'm a
you, it's
big
actually from that first time that I've
Advocate of
known.
not dating your friends.
Yes, okay, so
Don't
that's
do
it.
it.
That's the
I
moral
don't
of my
like
story.
it.
Don't do
I'm
it.
even,
my friends
even
either.
me,
Don't
the
do
one,
it.
it's
not
I
worth
have
it.
to change anyway. But see, the man is, if you like me and I don't like you back, but like I think you're a nice guy, we're gonna become great friends.
Yeah.
And that's different. So what I mean is that, but
Yeah.
he
That's
didn't come.
my favorite
No,
thing.
but if he came in, that's fine. That happens a lot. But he didn't come trying to be your friend first.
no,
That's what I mean.
Don't come like that. 'cause
Don't
you'll
come with
fail.
that energy.
You'll
That's
fail.
what I don't
Coming
believe in
out
lunch.
from a friend energy, I've never done it. I can,
No,
see, if
you'll
I
fail.
like you,
What if
it's
like
from
you know
day
each other
one
for a
out.
long time? Not that you became friends. What if like you went to
There would
school
have always been
together?
something
That's different.
there. See,
That's
if there's-
different.
Oh, no. Anybody that I've known for a
talking
long
about.
time that
I'm just
anything has
knowing you.
happened, there has the thing that is there. It has always.
Oh, actually, I have one ex that I knew from childhood, but I always fancied him.
Exactly.
fair
That's what I'm
So you
saying.
still said
There's
fancied him.
something there.
So
There's
that's weird.
always
So-
something.
And I
there.
think
So the
he always
friendship was
fancied me
formed.
as well. So we were
Yeah.
never close. It's like
Yeah.
it's like we knew we like had crushes on each other, so we just
Made
didn't
sure
get
not-
close.
Yeah, so
I
that's
think we
weird.
did.
Exactly.
Fair.
Not
See,
the
I
one
like
that,
that.
not
I
the
like
one
that.
that you've been
I
a
like that
shoulder to
scenario.
cry
Yeah.
on. You now know
I've
the
yarned
tactics
you,
to use.
yeah.
I
I've
like
yarned you
that one.
about every other person.
That I haven't done.
No.
This is scenario I'm talking about. Where I've
okay.
just known you
Yeah,
for a
no,
long
that's
time.
different.
But I wouldn't
That's
say
not
we
your
were
friend.
friends. I
That's
wouldn't
an
say we were
acquaintance.
friends. I didn't even have his number. Well, there was a time at, but I wouldn't say. I wouldn't even say we had each other's number. We weren't friends. We just had
I
the
used to be
same
very big on you. We have to be
friends,
friends first.
No.
Friends,
How's that
I've
worked
never
out for
done
you,
that.
man?
It hasn't worked
See,
out.
I'm very much
hasn't
the
worked
type
out.
that, as in, within 3 business days, I already know that
If you're gonna be my friend, or
I
if you
know
like
if we're
me.
falling in love,
You guys are
or
strict. You guys are
if
strict
we're
too.
just snacking, or if we're, it's just clear.
It's easier,
just
I know it's
clear.
easier.
Mine is I
It's
know
easier.
like quite soon if I have the potential to like really like
Yeah.
you. And if that doesn't happen in the first few
Interaction, then like I'm sorry, it's days.
In fact, the way that they'll be texting you, they just be like, sure, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, like
How
I
are
don't
you? How
want
are
to
you?
do
Good morning, good morning, good
that.
and then
Thank you very
after
much
you've
to like people
established that, you
initially.
can then slow burn and check the person out, like, are you a sociopath or you're not? But like the initial, like, am I even going to like
Okay,
you?
fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Are
like
you
is very
boring
minimal.
or like-
but it's just that you know you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. That's
Guys,
fair.
you've been yanning for so long. I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
my goodness, it's almost
we're gonna
fast,
have a discussion about the editing
Yes.
because
we did too much.
Just many things.
too much.
You know
All
what
the
I mean?
anybody's parents.
In that convo.
Yeah, just many things. About
And you can keep the part about the editing so that people will know they missed out on gist.
Yeah.
And I really want them to
There's
feel like
so
they missed
much that
because
needs to go.
the part that's left
lot
in,
needs to go.
you really enjoyed. So I want you to know that it was very
There was
spicy.
actually very
It was
spicy.
so
we dropped
good.
some names.
We did.
It was so
We
delicious.
go to
Names,
certain
honey.
places. It's just that you people are my boys too much.
Yeah, so I actually want you guys to know
We don't want anybody to come
that
and jack us
as
in
a
the
matter
middle
of fact,
of RSVP
if you
next
know our
week.
producer, go and
Actually,
beg
you know
her.
what's funny about this podcast? I was talking to someone, then he saw me the other day, and I said, one girl told me, she said that I said a story, and she was like, I think it's you. That was it you. I said, Shabi, if you don't do rubbish, I won't have any story about it.
Don't give me
Do you get-
material.
why would I have any story about
Isn't
you?
that what Taylor
And I
Swift
said,
said?
for me to say an anonymous story and another babe to say, I know this guy. Is that
Based on
not
the
what you're
story.
doing?
That's your
I said,
brand.
that's your brand.
So
But
it's
leave the
fair.
part about the SANs and all SANs. I want you to know that we know that you are all sexual predators and we're coming. And you female SANs that are protecting the men.
Gatekeeping. There,
Anyways,
nonsense.
period.
Anyway, guys,
Anyway.
if you're
what
wondering
gate-
where,
that's
so
the-
first of
that's
all,
the
thank
word
you
I
guys for coming.
Yeah, thank
This was
you
so much fun.
Do you want them to find you? Like, on the
No.
So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
They will ask.
Love ya.
It depends on who asks. Angela will let me know.
Yeah, exactly. People keep asking where they can send in questions. There's a link on our website. If you
Yeah.
scroll down long enough on our Twitter, you'll find
You'll
it
have
as
a
well. But it's
link.
actually on the website as
Yeah.
well. Make sure you follow and like and leave. Okay, so now I found out.
What?
One of my friends told me this, a YouTuber friend. She was like, why don't your people, like, it's not about watching it. You have to like and comment.
Okay, sorry.
So
you
that's what
guys
you guys
should
need
like
to be doing.
and comment.
Just be there saying wisdom. Wow, wisdom, so smart. Then you know all the things that will make all those
See,
you
do you
and
know
call
what?
us.
Don't just write this is the best. Don't be writing all
Best
this one.
podcast ever.
Best. Don't be writing all this.
Amazing.
Don't even watch it. Just write it and keep it
best
moving.
podcast. And then if
Do
you actually
know
want
what
to
I
be
mean?
involved, when we're talking, so do you know my mother does this? My mom is watching something on YouTube. Let's say we say, I wouldn't date my friend. My mom, that's the first comment. I would date my friend. I don't mind. Then somebody say something else. She'll continue watching. Say something else. She'll not either. She just continue.
So you guys need to just
You guys
get
need to
involved.
get on it. Get on it.
Get
Jump
in the
in.
game.
Yes,
jump
this has
in.
actually been ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit crazy.
Yeah. You know the thing, they're probably gonna request that you come back.
Yes, for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I promise you. I already know.
I can see it.
Shout out to
I
us.
already know.
Shout out to us.
I already know.
When you guys come back, we'll do the
guys.
shameless episode.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, good.
Because we really
Shameless
want to talk about like the extent of shamelessness we have had and like what you would. It's more
If you
so
didn't know- if you didn't- what would you do if you
have
didn't have
any
shame? What would you
like
do?
the kind of person
I
you
have
would
so many
be.
things to
so
say
many
about
things.
that.
Anyway, guys, this has been fun. We really
Delightful.
don't like you, but we have to do this because it's our job. Goodbye.
Peace out.